Dr. Verma?
Senator Kennedy, so I'm the one doctor in this room that does provide abortion care, and I can tell you that does not reflect the reality of abortion care.
I understand. I'm just asking a question.
It simply doesn't
But do you
happen.
support it? There are bills before Congress that will allow that to happen.
Senator Kennedy is trying to force actual physicians and OBGYNs to answer his absurd hypothetical about late-term abortions, which are exceptionally rare and almost only ever performed to protect the life of the pregnant person.
You don't support it, or are you going to not answer my question?
As the doctor in this room who does provide abortion care, that is not how abortion care in this country works. It's a hypothetical that does a disservice to our
But if a patient came to you and said, I'm going to probably have a baby this week and I've changed my mind, and I would like you, doctor, to abort the child, would you do it?
That is not how abortion care in this country works.
But if a patient did, would you do it?
My job as the doctor is to look at each individual situation.
I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I can tell neither you nor the professor will answer my question. I think you both have an opinion, and I don't understand why you won't share it. We're going to solve this problem.
I've provided care for a few years, and I've never seen that situation.
I'm Rayy Vana, and welcome back to Rebel HQ. Senator Kennedy's line of questioning is absolutely ridiculous. First of all, almost all abortions take place in the first 13 weeks of pregnancy. 91% of all abortions take place in the first 13 weeks. Less than 1% of abortions take place after the 21st week of pregnancy. But if you listen to people like Senator Kennedy, you would think that every single person seeking abortion care is about to give birth. However, only 0.02% of abortions happen after the 26th week. But what if things like statistics or facts stopped Republicans from spewing their propaganda? Why do Republicans have to invent a case to play on emotions to sell their anti-abortion rhetoric? Because it's deeply unpopular.
Anti-abortion measures are so unpopular, Republicans in the House actually invented something popular sounding that they could vote on. They created a bill to outlaw something totally made up. It is called the Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act. It makes it a crime for doctors to murder babies that are born alive during an abortion, which, if it were something that happened, would be very much already covered under existing laws against, murder.
That's your taxpayer dollars hard at work, by the way. Republicans are inventing fake things to legislate against that, even if it ever happened, would already be illegal. Now, state Republicans in Minnesota were also pushing this nonsense, and unfortunately for them, one of their Democratic colleagues is an actual doctor who shut down their ridiculous arguments.
This is a perfect example of why politicians should not be making medical decisions, is because we are literally making stuff up and writing laws about it at this exact moment. A child does not come out partway alive and then doctors kill it. That's not a thing. That's not a thing today. It's not a thing tomorrow. It's not a thing 10 years ago. It's not a thing. So for us to legislate things that don't exist in real life, again, perfect example of why politicians should not practice health care.
But the thing is, by and large, the Republicans who are pushing these bills know that this is not a thing. They know that they're lying. They just don't care. The goal is to push a narrative. The goal is to lie to the constituents to try to get them on their side, which is why we need to do what Republican congresspeople will not. Actually listen to the doctors.